like I said, I learned a lot of lessons. I regret things. Everybody regrets things when they grow up. As they get older, you go, man, I could have done this, I could have done that. But that's probably the worst thing. And really my work habits, which I think are pretty good in what I do, is it comes from my coaching, it comes from football, from sports. All those things should have been more school because, you know, that's the big keys to success. It really is. And listening, oh man, I know. I was driving over today saying, what am I going to say to these young guys? Because you're all doing great. You're here at a great school. I know you do well academically. We were playing. We lost a really close game. We were really close to going to the Super Bowl. And I'll never forget coming in the locker room and sitting down, and one of my teammates, the locker room had cleared out. And he said something to me. He goes, what do you think? I said, man, this was unbelievable. This was a great year. I feel so good, even after we lost. Because I knew we did our very best. You know, even Bill Parcells would say something, hey Sims, can't be afraid to go down in flames. In other words, be aggressive, take calculated chances, risks, things like that. And I was, you know, I wish I'd have been that way more. You know, you look back, right, Ed? You think of things, you go, God, that frame of mind was awesome. That's why I played well and did well. And then when it was somewhat guessing and negative for some reason, no reason, it never worked out. You know, so it's amazing how powerful your mind can be. It's like anything. It really is. And, you know, people always ask me, when did you start thinking that? You know, Ron Darling, Ron Darling announces Met games. He was a tremendous player. I had to ask him, my wife was sitting next to him. I go, when did you know you were going to be a pro or wanted to be a pro? He goes, 5 years old. I said, oh yeah? He goes, yeah, I was in the backyard door and I knew I'd be a pro baseball coach. And I know he was right. You know, I know, and I expected that answer. Did I ever tell you that story? No. Isn't that great? It's 5 years old. He's throwing in the backyard with his dad and he goes, you're going to be a pro. I said, you kind of, he goes, yeah, I do it. I'm going to be a pro. And I think a lot of kids think that way. I probably started thinking about it when I was 5 or 6. And it never left my mind. Never. Hell, this is me too. But the work, so thinking about it and trying to get it done, as long as you keep thinking and it really is a passion, that all you can do is do it all, that you know what you can do. And then of course a lot of the rest of it's up to just, you're going to be fortunate, are you truly born to be good enough, but you try to reach to the level that you know you've got to where you should be, to you're the best physical person you can be, and also the thinker too. Man, the mind is crazy that way too. But I tell you, it was, especially when I went to college, that's all I thought about. Everything I did. And I worked out, we broke into the weight room. Not that we really had a weight room back then, but it had stuff. And we would pick the lot underneath the stadium, about 5 of us, and go in there and work out at night. So, you know, and every one of them wanted to be pros. They did. But I got up at 11 o'clock, put my tennis shoes on, and I just ran. I probably ran about 4 or 5 miles, and I was like, damn, I'm flying. And I felt like Forrest Gump. You ever seen the movie? Man, I was running. But it was amazing, and it was nothing but, I'm trying to think how, it was exhilarating. It felt so great. Well, it's you know, football, I don't mean to say this, but the era I played in was really tough, and we worked hard every day. There was never like a day off. It really wasn't. And the work, you enjoy it. That's part of the sport. I think that's why everybody loves. When you play it, you love football. Why? Because it's so hard. You know, you look at all the people on TV, oh yeah, man, it's not luck how they got there or whatever, but it's all, everything's worth it with all the hard work, all the getting screamed at, you know, playing bad, whatever. Because every weekend, every Sunday, you run out that field, you go, I'm so glad I'm here. Man, all the work and all the trouble that comes with everything, it's all worth it. So, I guess I answered your question. Yes, it is work, and the pressure is real. I love that one. Oh, you're an athlete, there's no pressure. Really? They let me go tomorrow, I get no money. You know, so there is pressure. What do you do, Phil, now? I'm in preservation. Preservation mode, that's all. Whatever's going to make you feel better. So, all right, did you film all that?
Yeah.
And I didn't curse. Yeah.
Don't worry.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, thank you guys.